Hello, and welcome back to Backpack Hero. Last time we completed our very, very poor run with Tote, where we died from a curse at the last, or I guess at the start of the second area. Today we're going to do CR8, or Crate, or however you want to call it, a robot raccoon kitten. So let's jump in and figure out how CR8 works. All right, let's go ahead and throw that in there and move to the first tutorial boss battle. Put items in the path of your core. Use your core to activate them. All right, so we will do that and we will use our core. All right. If multiple items are in the path, they will all be used. All right, so if we put 2 daggers there and we use our core. Awesome. And let's go to the next one. If an item occupies multiple spaces, it can be used multiple times. So if we maybe do this and turn our core here, our sword, we go ahead and use it. We'll use our sword 3 times. Awesome. Let's go keep moving. You can redirect the path of your charge. Okay, so we have a rotator here and a ray gun. Let's go ahead and do that. And apparently we did something wrong. For each space, the charge is... Oh, I see. Okay. So if we do this and use it, it's going to do a lot of damage. Yeah. All right. Next, if you don't have enough energy to use an item, the charge is lost. Use a splitter to divide the charge. The energy is rounded up. Okay. So if I use this... right, and then split it, it'll go 3, 2, 1, 2, 1. Is that what it's trying to say? 3, 2. Okay. This uses 2. I guess I'm confused. It shoots 3, and then this uses 2, so there'll be 1 left. It goes into 1, and then adds 1. Do I need to... Maybe it's trying to get me to do that? And it'll give me 3 rounded up will be 4? Yeah, okay. I think that's what it was trying to get at. Use multiple different charges to hit the same item several times. Destroys charges, creates new 1 energy charge for each energy in the charge. So that. Nope. Is it angled the wrong way? Okay, so it charges it in it and then shoots the charge multiple times. This guy's kind of confusing. Once a charge has 0 energy is destroyed, use any 0 energy items first. So it's saying, yeah, don't use the 0 first, otherwise you won't get it at the end with zeros because it's gone. Okay, cool. Last little tutorial area. Some items create charges of their own. Okay, so does that mean we can do... This creates 2. So if I put this down here... That, yeah, and then that. Okay. So I kind of have multiple cores if I get those. All right, let's get our starting gear here. Redirection. Use the switch, the open side, to switch the open side. Can be used one time. This item can be used directly. On use, reorganize your backpack in combat. Okay. Can be used one time each turn. For each space a charge has traveled before using item, this item gets 1 block. So we should have this travel along. Actually, what if we do that? Because that doesn't take any energy, but we want it to go a long way. This takes 2. So what if we always attack, but then, so it'll be 1, 2, and then if we get this, we'll get 3, and we'll get another hit in. Or we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 block, I think. Okay, let's head up to the dungeon. And we'll see if we can understand this character. So far, I would say the regular backpack first guy is my favorite. But let's see what we can do here. Let's go right into battle here. Alright, so 5 fire. So we want... Let's see if we can get 5. I don't think this defends against it, but let's see if this is what it would do. If we're going to get 14 damage and 5 block. Yes. Oh, okay, so yeah. Alright, the curse he's given us is add slow, so we'll go ahead and take that. So now we need a lot more block. Okay, so I can freely reorganize, but I can only add 6. So this guy needs 11 attack. We should do 14 against him, and then we're only going to add 5. If I click this, I don't have any energy, right? Oh, do I have to... Each turn has to... Okay, so we're not going to worry about that now, because I'm going to try to mitigate some of the damage. So let's go ahead and do this. We did kill him, and we only got 3. He must add spikes or something, but okay. So now he's going to do a curse. Is this the honey curse too? Same thing, slow. So we need to do 16 damage, but he's not doing any damage to us. So if we redirect this, we should do another 7. So we'll do 21 against him, right? Awesome. And then we are stuck with the curse for the time being. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's like Tetris pieces for the level up. I guess. Oh, I only get 1. I guess I'd prefer that. Okay. And then we'll see what we got. Okay. So clearly block is going to be an issue. So it looks like already we have helmets. Like, it might be good to get some just passive block happening. So this gets 1, this gets 1 for each space below, this gets 1 for each space above. So I think that's a good start. Let's move this over here. Helmets to the right for each. So what's the difference between this and this? Adjacent armor gets, and we don't have any. And this is uncommon. For each space below, it gets +1. If this is not the... So this one, okay, this is just adding more. Okay, so I think we stick with that. And then we could try to do a structure build to get more defense, because I think with the way this works and having to choose and this not being very much, maybe we should try to do a structure build. we can... Oh, that's unfortunate. If we reorganize... let's just stick with this for now. I think we could get a little more shielding out of this if I could move it up. But let's... Do we want a better sword? 8 damage. 1. 7 damage. Takes up 2 slots, so we can still use it twice. And it has 2 poison. But only use 1 time each turn. Okay. I think I'd rather have the ability to do more damage. So let's finish. And let's go back. I wanted to make sure we get the money. And we might as well take the magic since we have the space right now. And let's go see what this is. Okay. Once we start understanding who the bad guys are, we can see who this is and start preparing for that. Let's head to the next enemy. Alright, so now we're getting 6 passive. So we do need to take the defense way. And we'll whittle down this guy because we only get 1 turn to do the bomb. And then how am I supposed to... So where I put this, I screwed this up. What does slow do? Reduce the blocking by 2. So I shouldn't have put it there. Do I want to reorganize? So I hit this too. It's gonna cost 1, so I'd have to leave. Let's just go get this blocked. And then we'll reorganize in the post battle, and then maybe have to spend 1. Yeah, oh wait, is it letting me? No, because I don't have any. This is the only way I get energy. Okay, so they're taking no. Yeah, so this might be. I'm not going to take any damage. Let's use this, and then let's get this curse cleared. So 1, 2, 3, 2 hits. Get rid of the curse. Okay. All right. And now he's about to blow up 33 damage, so we need to prioritize that. Apparently I can't use this. Okay. So we're going to take a little bit of damage, but we're going to get rid of the exploding guy. And we have no way of getting any other shield for this whole battle now. Yeah, see, that'll make me do nothing to them. So, this was a dud of a run already. $11 damage to me. And you're done. Okay, well, learned our lesson there. We are leveling this up again. Let's take this one. Oh, not allowed to go that high. Okay, let's not take this one. I guess let's take this one and do a fun little pattern there. And let's figure this nonsense out. Okay, so we definitely want to move those 2 around to get the high and lows. Let's move this over here for now. Let's pull this out for the time being. Let's put this here. This here. And this here. So that'll get us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 additional shield. Helmets are disabled to the right, so we could put it below it and get more block, but I don't think that's worth it. Additional adjacent and diagonal shields and armor get +2. So let's do that. Items a projectile. Too slow to enemies. This is a 1 point that does 9 damage and adds weak. +1 to the cost. Okay, so we don't want that. Let's get the sword here. The other sword here, in case we want to do more damage. Put the magic here, and then we might as well take... We might as well take some stuff just to sell it. What? Let's see. Common, 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 common. So let's, I guess, take the flower. Finish choosing. And let's go attack this guy. Still no healing. We are getting quite a bit more defense now with all that. And I believe this is even going to get more because of the armor as well. So we're blocking enough. So let's switch this. Can I just click it? No. To more attack. Hit him 3 times. Perfect. So now we're looking at 13. We're still fine. He's going to try to heal, but I believe... this should end him. Oh, and it moves on to the... That's awesome. Okay. Still pummel away. Okay, you're doing 9. We're still good. Awesome. And we'll still do this, and we're good to go. Okay, so that was a lot better. Definitely that passive defense is helping. Okay, letter. Moves up 1 space. When this moves, adjacent armors get +6. On use. Rare. It's +6. So I'd have to put it before that and have to move it every time. Diagonal and adjacent armors get +1 block, so it's the same as this but adds less space block. Same size. On use adds 25 block. I gotta be careful now what is here. On use adds 4 block, but that uses magic, so that could be good because then when it gets used, it's using up this. Okay. And then on use deals 12 damage to all enemies for free. I guess if we're going to do a defensive, we'll get a hit in. And that's it. I know this probably is good, but I don't know about moving it. Plus, it has to move, so I'd have to leave basically a free slot for it to move every time. So let's move on. Let's see what this question mark is. I don't really want a wand, thank you. And let's see if we have any money to do any forging. We do not. Remember that and we'll come back. Okay. Oh, components. Okay. Destroys charges and creates a new charge. Destroys charges and creates a new 1 energy charge for each charge that's held. Repeater. I'm still confused at how this works because it made me do it first, but it's just adding reverser redirects the charge so it can activate. So actually that would clear up a spot. If we go up, it would come down. So if is this choose one? Okay, let's wait. And these just create 2. This is 2 free charges, which is better. So for right now, let's move this here. We're going to take this. We're going to point it down for now. And this will let us use this consumable right now. for whenever we need to, but yeah, I think because it's just another redirector toggle. Each time it's used the direction of reverse, so we don't get to choose. This one I could see being powerful, but it doesn't create, or it creates more charges. Well, it creates more charges. So does that mean if it goes in here, 1, 2, goes in, and then comes back out and does 1, 2 again? Because this is just 2 free charges. Peter, or does it come in? I'm gonna stick with this because I'm sure this is better. I can't wrap my head around how it works. And right now we can, I don't know. We'll just go. All right, well, let's at least... No, because we don't... This is a consumable. We want to be careful. Well... Sure, we do need to go higher, so let's flip it, and we'll use this one. And did that work? I think it did, but now... Well, did it? On use, adds 4 block. Okay. So right now we don't need to, but there's no reason to switch it, so now I must have to use this manually. So 15 if I... Not sure. So this should add more. Yeah, and... Still, now I'm more confused about this. I must have to do something to activate magic. Okay, wish I could, like, flip it the other way. Mirror it. I guess we'll do... this. Get our items. Okay. Alright, so first things first, let's figure this out. This is good, because now this is going to add quite a lot of shielding. We need to figure out something for this. This is a free hit and can be used 1 time each turn, so we might as well do this first. Move our coins down here. This is going to add 1 damage, so that'll be 16 every turn for 2. This takes 2 damage and all adjacent cleavers are used, which is definitely worth it if we don't... And actually, this is just a cup of oil that adds 2 energy on use. So I'm going to say we're going to take this and put it here so it's not activating right now because we don't have any other cleavers. But if we can find some other cleavers, this would be good. So right now we're going to take free 2 damage. And then we're going to go through here, use 2 of our things, and then we're going to come down and get some shield. So, oh, is that why it's not working? Okay, let's see if we can... yeah. It might not be working because the mana's not next to it. Yep, okay. See, I've never played around with mana. So, I don't know what happens if that hits that. Oh, here, let's just do... No, it has to be here to activate. And then this will be our rearranger. There we go. Okay. This is now pointless. That has to be there. This just has to be in the bottom. That still counts as the bottom. Okay. And then... No, I want this to be as max as we can be. This costs nothing. Well, no, if I move it up... Ugh. Yeah. Actually, technically, we should do this. And then we can switch back to this. Oh, you know, okay, fine. Okay. I think this is good for now. Yeah. Let's just move on. We're wasting time. Let's go see what you have. I have 10. Disposable battery. This item can be used directly. That's destroyed. Double battery. This item can be used directly. It's destroyed. Deals 6 damage, and their slime sword will be created in end combat. Toggle. This automatically redirects. This is a free attack again. It's only $3. This is a rogue's mask. It can be used one time each combat. Helmets that aren't to the right are disabled. Oh, which makes that one disabled. If it's not in the top row, adds 1 dodge to self on use. So not worth it, but this one's disabled. Okay, yep. This item gets helmets to the right are disabled. This whole grid thing is crazy. So it could go here. This is adding 1 more block. I'm just gonna flip this back around. 1 block. I'm sure it's gonna be the death of us, but then this can still be active. And technically that gives us the option for a free attack here. That's worth it. And then, do we have anything we want to sell? No. Alright. Let's go down here and fight this guy. Okay, we're looking at 18, so we need 1, but doing it this way will give us quite a bit. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be used once and then done. 29 is pretty good. It did use it. Okay. So that worked, but now we don't get more mana until the next round, like next battle. So, yeah. So now we're looking at 12. We're already there. So we should be able to flip the switch and do a little bit extra damage. All right. I'm looking at 9. Let's stay this way. And looking at 12 again, so let's go ahead and finish them off. All right. So it's working, it's just not the best. Like, I'm not thrilled with the layout. Deals 10 damage to all enemies. This item is destroyed. Destroyed. Okay, so we don't want that. Adds 5 to our max health. That would be worth throwing in there. 7 damage and adds slow to an enemy. This is doing 8 damage, but the base is 7. So it's pretty much the same thing. It just adds slow to the enemy. So we might as well switch it out. Here's another dagger, which is free damage. And then this is just a rotator, which redirects the charge, which I believe we should definitely get. So let's finish choosing. I know we're not taking extra health, but this rotator is going to help because if we can reorganize this. So let's pull some stuff out here. Okay, so let's keep this where it is, just so we always have an option to go up. Let's move this over here. Let's flip this switch just so we can see. And then if we put this here, we can bring it back. But if we put it here, see that? Let's move this over here for the time being. Move this. Move this. Okay, so if we put this here, this will go all the way through here, down. So I'm going to move it over just because losing 2 is worth having access to something up here. So we'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 11 or 12 damage, or block. This is technically still working. This is still working. If we put... Let's switch these 2 around. Then we can put this here, which will activate the flower if we need it. I'm assuming money won't do anything, so we can put that there. We can put this dagger here, which is more free. We can put this here, so if we want to do 6 damage, we can. That's perfectly fine there. Does this do diagonal too? No, just adjacent. And then this will give us, assuming that the charge can go through it, yeah. So let's test it one more time. So we have 1 charge left through at the end of that. And with that 1 charge left, I mean, I wish I could put something 1 more. But for now, I think that's good. Let's, and then hopefully this can still hit here. Just to be safe. I doubt money does anything. Okay, cool. So then we can just throw that here. We're not taking that anymore. And I guess we can lose a helmet. It did add quite a bit if it was in this row, but it have to be in this row. Which, here, let's just try this, because that still would be on the top and give us 3. So if I do another test, the money's not going to react. Yeah, okay. Cool. I don't know if we were here. Oh man, another rotator. I think 8 damage, but it costs more the second turn, so we lose another energy. I mean, a rotator could eventually just rotate around this whole map. I don't have a slot. I'm gonna skip it for now. That's probably not the best. Let's head over here and just see what we get here. So we have 17 by default. Let's attack this guy. Although he only has 16. We're gonna end him. So let's. All right, and that's gonna give us 21, 32, but we won't get that as much this time. And then, yeah, this is working pretty well. 28. And this should be the end of him. Okay, not bad. I mean, definitely confusing here. Adjacent items are pushed away. So this could be a way to move items into another line, maybe. 9 damage, 3 weak, but this is adding slow. Adjacent and diagonal armor gets +1 block. Technically, this isn't held out for us at all because we haven't got any more structures. So if we wanted something, but I think we're okay. Let's go to a healer. Heal 25, yeah. And yeah, okay. Let's head out and head to the next level, and we will continue the crypt next time. Not sure how I feel with this guy, but for now we've got an okay setup, doing lots of damage, getting lots of shield at the same time. So we'll keep going on this next time. Thanks for watching.